is afraid because it's actually better for you.
Yeah.
But one still gets afraid of it, of the better side.
Yeah.
Because of course you don't.
But it's also conditioned, right? You're also afraid.
And also it's conditioning.
Yeah.
Since we are small, hey, don't do that. None of us are allowed to come into our full creative power, full creative potential. It's always about.
I have a person in my life, and she like smokes basically her whole life, and she told me like pretty interesting when she quit. Sometimes she stops for like a week, and then she gets so much air that it's almost like scary for her, and just the fact that she knows she's not allowed to smoke anymore forever, that kind of like breaks her, and then she starts smoking again.
But see, that's what is so interesting with us human. We have been living in very much less capacity of what we are completely able to, right? So when she's allowed to breathe, because we've been breathing in a very shallow way, the minute that she gets the opportunity to breathe fully, she or he or whoever the person is, right, in your life, we get scared of our own ability, of our own power. When you are able to breathe fully, when you come to breath work, and when you are able to breathe fully, what happens is all our traumas, that's why breath work is healing, because all our traumas, all our pain starts disappearing, starts dissolving, because the body starts coming to its own innate ability to heal the cells that is damaged, that needs to be fixed. But then again, we are afraid of that.
Yeah.
Because when we come to that full breath, when we come to full contact of our own power, we come in contact with God, not the religion type of God.
How come one is afraid? Like it seems so strange. It seems so strange that one is afraid because it's actually better for you.
Yeah.
But one still gets afraid of it, of the better side.
Yeah.
Because of course you don't.
But it's also conditioning, right? You're also afraid.
And also it's conditioning.
Yeah.
Since we are small, hey, don't do that. None of us are allowed to come into our full creative power, full creative potential. It's always about using your logical mind. You gotta be good in your school, you gotta earn good grades and stuff like that. Has anyone told you, hey, you gotta be good in painting or creating your arts and stuff?
No, mostly the weird people.
Exactly. We've been so suppressed. To be very honest though, we have all been so suppressed. So we've been living like this, in this box. So when you're about to break that box, your mind, which is a survival organ, our brain is a survival organ. Its only job in our body is to keep us safe. When you're about to transform, when you're about to change, when you're about to get into your own power, means you're changing, right?
Yeah,
and
true.
the brain is so complacent, it likes something that is comfortable. It's not gonna let you change. That's why habits die. That's why when you make a New Year resolution, it doesn't stick because of that brain, right? You wake up, you do this thing and stuff like that, and then comes with the environment. You are in touch with the same environment, which is keeping you small. You're a seed. You've been planted in a small pot. You're gonna grow, but just there. As soon as you change and the environment is changed into a bigger pot, that's how you grow.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
Right? Do you
Yeah.
understand that?
We should put our plans too.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Our friend right now, he's
Yeah.
only in that. Well, he's in the small pot in the big pot.
Exactly. You gotta take that out of the small pot first.
We gotta replant him so his roots can grow something new.
Yes, because the cells of the plants already know that this is where I am allowed. Like our brain, we only know that this is how much I'm allowed to grow. This is how much I'm allowed to use my potential, right? And then you come with your breath work, you do your healing. That's why healing, it's a never-ending work. You can't be saying that after I'm teaching healing, after yoga, and then I'm sorted. You know? Exactly.
But how about, you have like an addiction, let's say smoking, and you're trying to, get rid of it, you're doing really well, but then suddenly, like typical thing, stressy day, a lot of impulses, and you get boom, back at it again.
Yes.
What would be your tip? Or like,
first of all, we need to understand a chaos is a process of the universe to rearrange the whole stuff. This is getting deep and matrixy.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, but seriously, So when there is a chaos, like it's just the way when there is earthquake, where there is tsunami and stuff happening on Earth, it's just because the Earth needs to cleanse herself. She needs to rearrange her elements and everything else. She needs to bring herself to balance. Same with us.
Mm-hmm.
Our nervous system, our cells, our DNA has stored all the information of us living with smoking for so many years, and you want to change that, you are going to collapse. There's going to be relapses happen. But then you got to step back again. It's just the way like the universe changing. You sure 21 days, or are you sure you want to continue with the new way of living? You sure you want to tap into your new potential? Are you sure? Are you sure? It's going to keep asking you by bringing you, by bringing you maybe a person who's just going to offer you the smoke or the cigarette, or bringing you old people who get you into the habit of smoking. It will reintroduce all of the old things back to you, because healing is like a spiral. You're going to keep meeting the same moments, the same experience, but now on a deeper level, on a higher level. So you're going to approach that thing on a different perspective, through a different perspective. Maybe you will see meat, that's because all of us are vegan, right? You will see meat, but you already have acquired the self-mastery to say no, because you have understood now. You've expanded your consciousness.
I don't need it anymore. In the beginning, of course, like in
Yes.
the beginning when I started being vegan, I was like, oh, you know, like chicken or something.
Yeah, the smell.
I cannot imagine anymore wanting meat, you know?
Yeah.
And probably you need those small little steps in order to
Yes.
build it up.
Yes.
And
Let's say this person, she relapsed, right? She fell back to her old habit. But now she has already have in her consciousness, she has wired into the brain to live without cigarettes for, let's say, 21 days, 7 days, 14 days. So her cells are already like, hey, you know what? Let's try to go back there. Yeah, it's okay to fall. But now your body or your mind has adapted to a way of being without it as well. You got it?
Mm.
So the only way to do is just, let's try for another day. Let's go back to that. Your brain, somehow your body will push you there again. To get back to that,
Exactly.
you know? And then it's all about maintaining, but of course you have to do a lot of the inner work. Perhaps there's something to be forgiven in your life. You have to do let's say the inner child work, where in your life last time this particular moment was created. Where, when, how did it happen? Mm-hmm. Revisit that. Most of us do not want to revisit that past because it's too painful.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
But if we don't revisit, we're not aware of the past, we cannot release it and create space for the new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also think for me, you know, when I'm like in the moment and I'm thinking about, oh shit, like tomorrow is going to be busy, tomorrow I will be sad, tomorrow I'll be this, tomorrow I'll be that. And then I get stressed now of something that will happen tomorrow. So let's say if you do it to smoking, you're going to say like, oh shit, like another day, tomorrow. But if you just live in the now and you're like, okay, just one more moment to not smoke.
Yeah. Just don't even think. I think it's wrong with the program like, 21 days. It already creates fear in the mind first, right? What about, I'm just going to be doing it for today.
And
when I'm fasting, I'll say, I'm just going to do it today. I don't even plan it. Like, okay, fine, I'm not going to do it. And then what about tomorrow? Are you going to do 2 days, 3 days, 5 days? Don't plan it. The more you plan it, the more your nervous system, your brain, your mind will start like freaking out.
Yeah.
Day by day basis.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds so simple.
It is as simple, but we are just
It sounds simple.
fearful.
It sounds simple.
Maybe just try today and see how it feels for the body, right? Don't just, like forget about the whole ambitious plan of doing it. I'm going to do for one whole fucking year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take it day by day. Healing is day by day, moment by moment.
Or small steps.
Yes. If you have to recommit. If I have to recommit being a vegan, I will do it every single moment when I'm aware. Oh my God, chicken. And then you become aware, no, this is not for me. Every single moment, 24 hours in a day, man. How many moments, how many thoughts? Recommit every single time. Exactly. And one day is over, you feel like, yay, I achieved it. And then you bring that sense of achievement to every cells of your body, your brain, your mind is kind of like, this feels great. Maybe we can try this again tomorrow. Maybe we can do it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you get rid of it.
Yes, that's